Hello, welcome to Maxwell Power Services. My name is Dominic Casilla. I'm one of the founders of the company. I'm not an actor or a director or a filmographer, so please bear with me as I stumble through this. This is our clean room. Our clean room is where we assemble engines. We perform our blueprinting and maintain a controlled atmosphere during the engine build process to prevent dirt contamination or introduction into an engine, as well as temperature control. Many shops you will find assemble their engines on benches down where they work on cars with greasy, grimy fingers, dirt on their hands, on tools, and that kind of thing. Not here in this room. Once an engine or component has hit this bench, nobody from the shop is allowed to place their hands on it at all. Only personnel in this area who have washed their hands can handle any parts or tools that are on this bench. Blueprinting. Many say it, and few actually do it. In our community, it seems everyone has claimed that their engines are blueprinted and balanced. I don't feel that that is true. I personally have not gone into my competitor shops and seen their assembly rooms, but I doubt they look like ours. First off, I frequently see pictures of a tool like this when people are describing their engine blueprinting. This tool is not accurate enough to properly blueprint a motor. It's not even accurate enough to even spec out a motor or see what it's currently set at. The best of these are only accurate to 1/2 of 1,000th. The majority of them, like this mechanical one here, are only accurate to 1,000th of an inch. If you look at the dial's face, it tells you the accuracy. 1,000th. 1,000th is too large of a difference between rod bearing clearances, main bearing clearances, or pretty much any measurement in our engines. If your builder uses this, he is not blueprinting your motor. Tools that are required to blueprint a motor. A bore gauge, accurate to 1/10,000th of an inch, which is 1/10 of 1,000th of an inch. Extremely small, very precise measurements are needed to accurately blueprint a motor. This is our bore gauge set. In addition to that, you need a good set of micrometers. These micrometers are accurate also to 1/10,000th of an inch, and they are supplied with what are called standards. And standards are objects with a fixed length that you can use to reference the micrometers for every use and make sure that your micrometer is in spec. You'll see this is a 2-inch standard. At the heart of a bore gauge is the dial indicator. There was a dial indicator located here on these slide calipers that I showed you, accurate to 1,000th of an inch. A good bore gauge is accurate to 1/10,000th of an inch, as you can see by the face here. Next, I have a torque plate. This torque plate was designed by us to our specifications. The reason for that is that we found many torque plates on the market do not accurately represent a Subaru head torqued down to the block. The main reason was the thickness. Many of them were too thin, and they were providing too much thread engagement on the head bolts, which was not accurately restored in the cylinder head as would occur when the head was bolted on. So we built this one, the actual thickness of a Subaru head. Next is a burette. The burette measures fluid in graduations of 1/10 of 1 cc, also called a unit. A burette is used to measure small amounts of fluid, whether it be in a piston dish or in a cylinder head combustion chamber. So when someone says there's cc in their heads, this is probably what they're using. Hopefully it's what they're using. Next, not used nearly as frequently as any other tools, is a height gauge. This, when placed on a service plate, provides very accurate measurements of height from the surface or from a reference point. These are good for measuring deck heights and speccing out cams. Next here I have our engine blueprint sheet. Every good blueprinter or engine technician should have a sheet like this where they keep track of all the measurements that they take and all the tolerances and clearances that we use when blueprinting the motor. If your builder cannot provide you with this information, they are not blueprinting your motor. There are over 100 measurements on this page. Over 100. Many people don't even think you can take that many measurements in this engine, but you can, and there are more. You can take more than even what's on this page. Again, if you see one of these, and this is their primary instrument, go somewhere else, because this is not blueprinting the motor. I hope that this video helps persuade you to use Maxwell Power Services for your next engine build. Also, I hope it persuades you to use our Build Your Own Engine program. If you don't know what that is, the Build Your Own Engine program is available to anyone who purchases a built short block. A built short block that includes blueprinting and balancing. And for a small additional fee, you, the owner, come to our shop. We will teach you how to use all the equipment on this table, plus a lot more. We'll teach you about specs, tolerances, clearances, proper assembly, disassembly, cleaning methods, and everything that is needed to properly build your engine. And then you, hand in hand with the technician, will build and blueprint your engine right here on this table. Then you will have increased your knowledge. You'll have a better sense of confidence in the engine under your hood. You'll have a stronger sense of pride, and you'll be able to answer those difficult questions at car meets. And maybe in a magazine feature. Thank you for watching. Hello, and welcome to Maxwell Power Services, where even our office chairs are fast. Slide calipers!
I will eat you.